Lately, what I've been dealing with my foot, uh, with the footrest or the foot plate that all of us wheelchair people have. What I've been doing lately is, for some reason, it's been like hanging down and it's almost behaving like a back grade, so it stops my wheelchair from backing up. Um, it gets, you see how I'm doing a wheelie right there, but if I don't do a wheelie, then it's like grinding into the carpet or into the ground, so I cannot back up. And we want to have as much mobility as possible, especially in our wheelchair. Um, that's why we got the four wheels on there. But it's really, really slowing things down. It's really, really slowing down the movement and things. And I couldn't figure out what to do to make it so that the foot plate, would not be dragging so much, because you know I I just I thought, well, maybe if I put some plastic on, maybe if I took that metal plate out and I put some plastic there, then like a plastic plate, then it would work. Um, I cannot just take that plate out, the foot plate out, and leave the screws there, because there's a metal part right under that foot plate that my feet, the bottom of my feet, get cut up on pretty bad. So I cannot take that, just remove that foot plate and call it good. I had to have some kind of something for my foot plate, um, but I couldn't figure out what I could have. If you have I used to have a quickie wheelchair, and I don't know if it was a GPV, or I'm not sure what kind of wheelchair it was. But what I did then was I used the the foot the the belt that goes behind your legs to stop your feet from falling to the ground. I put that hooked that on the sides of the wheelchair, and then I put my feet on it, and so it was cool. The bar, I took the bar totally out, and so all I had was the Velcro piece of cloth, that was holding up my feet. But what I figured out this time, instead, was I said, well, what if I flipped that foot plate around, and instead of having it drag on the ground, flip it so that it would be kind of sticking up a little bit, uh, and it doesn't matter, because I still have the band. I'm still going to have the band behind my legs, the cloth band behind my legs anyway, so my heels are not going to be dragging on the ground, or things like that. Um, but I said, okay, well, I'll just turn that foot plate. I'll flip that foot plate over, and so that's what I did. Um, and if you look right there on the right side, you can see there's uh, quite a bit of space in between the foot plate, the metal foot plate, and the floor or the carpet. You see there's quite a bit of space there. so it moves around, so my wheelchair, the front of my wheelchair can move around quite freely. It's really nice. It's a really nice feature. And I thought, well, what is this going to, how is this going to screw up my, uh, you know, other things that I like to do? Like, well, the only thing that I was thinking, well, what if it, would it stop me from, having that foot plate stick out more like that in the front? Would that stop me from getting closer to the wall? Well, not really, because my feet are there anyway. My feet are stopping me from getting close to the wall anyway. And whenever my feet are on that foot plate, then, the foot plate is actually, you see how my feet kind of stick out quite a bit from, quite a bit more than the foot plate. So, you know, the the foot plate really is not making that much of a big difference. Having it flipped and working, having it flipped and